Cutler going up top to Aroma Shadu for the game-winning touchdown of 40-plus yards. But let's take you there for the highlights here. Brad Childress and Brett Favre all week. The talk was about their chilly conversation on the sidelines a week ago. And the Bears came out on fire.
Tommy Harris, who's struggled with injuries all year long, comes out ready to go and gets to Brett Favre.
All right, now on a 3rd and 13. Favre this time, he's strip sacked by Israel Adonijah. Fumbles, and Harris recovers here at the 40-yard line.
And look at that. I mean, that just is not protecting the ball.
I mean, he didn't knock the ball out.
No, that was just him kind of saying, okay, don't hit me too hard right now.
He was trying to step up. The ball came loose.
So early on, the Bears got a couple of field goals, no touchdowns, up 6-0. Jay Cutler on the rollout. That's when he was most effective when he was in Denver. Pushing him out of the pocket.
Well, we see him sometimes doing that here, but the ball tends to land in other people's hands sometimes.
3rd and 9 now. It's Cutler to Aroma Shadu. 26 yards down to the 2. Great grab by Aroma Shadu. And on the very next play, 1st and goal from the 7. It's Cutler to Greg Olsen. So the Bears shocking Minnesota and Brett Favre 13-0. With 16-0 at the break, Favre threw for just 36 yards in the first half. Third quarter here. Vikings offense starting to heat up. Favre to Bernard Berry at 38 yards down to the 22. And now 1st and 10. It's Favre looking for Sidney Rice. Charles Tillman with a mugging there.
Yeah, well, it was either that or a touchdown. So go ahead and take the penalty and just have to play a little defense from the 1-yard line.
So the Vikings are in business at the 1-yard line. And that led to this. 1st and goal. Adrian Peterson. So tough to stop down there.
I don't think Brett checked out of that play.
That's right. Well, guys, the extra point was blocked. The snap was bobbled, and Ryan Longwell's extra point was blocked at 16-6. Cutler on his back foot looking for Olsen, but Jasper Brinkley called for pass interference. It was a rough night for him in coverage.
Yeah, he was trying to get into the coverage, but he was too high on it and ended up grabbing Jersey.
All right, the Vikings think and run all the way. It's Cutler to Desmond Clark for the 2-yard touchdown, 23-6. And Brett Favre planning his comeback. So on the Vikings' next possession, it's Favre to Jim Klonsaucer for 21 yards down to the 48. 3rd and 4 now. Favre to Sidney Rice, a gain of 11 yards. And they got into kind of a hurry-up offense mode here, Steve.
And they found the soft underbelly of that zone defense. You see there's a lot of curl routes, a lot of intermediate routes there, 10 to 15 yards. Just pick them apart slowly. You don't have to hit them all at once.
All right, Favre and Sante Shenko there for the touchdown, 23-13. Cutler trying to force it, and this has been his biggest problem this year. He's picked off by Cedric Griffin, his league-leading 26th interception, and just a terrible decision.
Yeah, sometimes when you have the big arm, you make decisions that you shouldn't make, thinking you can fit it in.
So here come Favre and the Vikings. Visante Shenko for 17 yards. Great grab down to the 22.
He sees it, he communicates.
And we saw in that play, Charles Tillman looked like he broke a rib. He had to come out, so the Bears secondary was deflated even more.
Led to a Vikings field goal. Vikings get it back. Favre to Chester Taylor, 20 yards on a 1st down. 2nd and 3 now. Favre stays in the pocket. They pick up the blitz, dumps it off to Greg Lewis. 25 yards down to the 25. 1st and 10. Percy Harvin back from the migraines. Inside the 5, down to the 1. And once again, let's give it to that AP fella down at the 1-yard line. So the game is tied at 23. Keep in mind, Vikings were down 23-6. But their special teams were gashed. This was all night long.
All night long, giving up big yardage in the return game, which of course hurts your defense.
Daniel Manning, 59 yards to the 21. 2nd and 9 now. Cutler, great pass to Earl Bennett, 20 yards in the touchdown, 30-23. Cutler's 3rd touchdown pass of the night. Vikings trying to come back on a 3rd and 1. Adrian Peterson now.
Just climbing the steps over the wall.
Yeah, I don't have those kind of, I don't know who has those kind of hops.
AP picks up the 1st down, but now on a 1st and 10, it's Favre looking for Harvin. Almost picked off by Zachary Bowman, right in his hands, and he dropped it. So on the very next play, it's Favre. Dumps it off softly to Harvin, and Harvin cuts back 19 yards and a 1st down. 3rd and 8, buck 13 left on the clock, and it's Favre to Sidney Rice, 11 yards down to the 7. We've been there before, Steve.
And here we go again.
Favre looking for Harvin. It's incomplete. He can't make the catch. And so here we go. 4th and goal, 22 seconds left. It's been a rough week for that man right there, Vikings head coach Brad Childress. He and Favre trying to sort out their differences. 4th and goal, Favre, Rice, touchdown.
Same play, just to a taller receiver who can jump probably higher than any receiver in the NFL.
And you notice where he put it up there for the receiver to have a chance to go get it. They call him Go Gadget. Here's why. Watch the arms extend. Up, up, up.
How great of a year has he had?
The 269th passing yard for Brett Favre in the second half. It's a career high for Favre in one half. All right, to overtime. First play now. And this is Jay Cutler looking for Devin Aromashadu. And what a game he had. 33 yards. Way inside Minnesota territory. So here comes Robbie Gould. Robbie Gould has knocked home 3 field goals in this game and usually a sound kicker from 45 yards away for the game winner. But Gould misses wide right. And so Favre, Childress, they've got another shot. Cutler, he can't believe it. All right, couple Vikings possessions later here. It's Brett Favre to Adrian Peterson, and this has been a problem for AP in 2009. He has had an issue holding on to the football.
This is like Hillenmeyer, too, reaching from behind.
Great job by Hillenmeyer, but it hadn't just been a problem in 2009, Fran. He had double-digit fumbles last season. Hard to believe if you've ever shaken his hand how he drops a football.
And the ball is clearly out before his knee touches the ball. His knee touches the ground. That's his 6th lost fumble of the season. It leads the National Football League for running backs. The next play, it's Cutler to Aromashadu for the game winner. So the Bears jump out to a big 16-0 lead, only to watch it vanish. The game headed to overtime, tied up at 30. And then Jay Cutler to Devin Aromashadu for the game-winning touchdown strike after Adrian Peterson coughed up the ball for the 6th time this year.